Good morning, everyone. If you're watching this, that means you're watching the replay. So type hashtag replay, and we are almost end of the March mania. So we have talked about our face week, all about makeup products. We talked about shadow sense in our eye week, and then we had our lip week, and finally we are in the grand skincare week, and skincare comes with our hair care too. So yesterday we talked all about the hair covering line, because that's the first line we started off with. So we already talked about the hair covering line. Good morning, Kusuma. I know, right? These days I switch between Insta to here, so if at least I try for at least once a week, so hopefully it pops up. So yesterday we learned more about the hair covering line. I always post my hair, that's just to show, because everybody's hair length and the volume may be different. Hi Shobna, good morning. Thank you guys. It's good to see you all. Kusuma, I even see, I wanted to show chocolate cherry actually. So we always talk about blush scents. So you can see, when you see it in the tube, you will never think that it will turn a beautiful pink. That's the one I'm wearing for today. And this month for sure I'm adding toasted rose. But even chocolate cherry, even though it looks little brown, when it applies, it goes very, what is it, like a beautiful pink actually. So that's the one I'm wearing. And today actually I was finishing up the permanent line lip color, so that's the one I'm wearing. I'm wearing violet, which is the last shade in the permanent line. I hope I took picture of every single one of them. Yeah, that's the one I wore it because I know, because see, people always get confused when they see the darker ones, like, as you know, I know this is your favorite and cherry, but even though chocolate cherry is very light in the tube, you can see it's mix of like a brown and pink, but when it goes on the skin it looks really good. So if someone who is new to blush scents and they don't want it to be too bright, then these kind of light shades would work for them. Let me keep this, otherwise my table will get messy. So I think Cloudy is just listening outside. So far we heard about why hair covering line is really important for people who has hair thinning issues. So here, how it works is it more to do with strengthening the follicles. So what it does is it increases the volume of each hair. So that's how you are going to get more fuller and thicker volume. And the hair serum, all our hair serum are to be applied in the scalp. So that way, whether you wash your hair or not, you can still apply wet or dry. So I know you are obsessed with the blushes. So this one we talked about yesterday. So today I wanted to cover both the oily line and the normal to dry line. So far we have three different lines when it comes to hair care. So either it is the hair covering, which is for people who have thinning issues, and the next one is either you have normal to dry hair or normal to oily hair. So what I use, the normal to dry, Krish uses it. So he uses the entire line because he doesn't need any extra growth. So that's why I took him off from hair covering and put him in the hair plenish line. Because if you see, having a sulfate free and paraben free is really helpful for your hair, because what they do is when they add those extra chemicals, it's just to give you that foam and just to feel that as if they are cleansing. But instead what they do is it strips all the essential oils from the scalp. That's why you start to get dry scalp or itchy scalp or even flaky scalp. So the hair plenish line will be for people who have more frizzy hair, more who wants their hair to be soft and supple. Then they can go with the hair plenish line. So similar way we carry the shampoo. the conditioner and also the serum for the hair plenish line. Let me quickly read the ingredients, that way I will just highlight whatever is important. So like any other product, this is vegan and cruelty free and formulated without sulfates, parabens, silicons, gluten and phthalates. And the shampoo has a wave max complex which helps improve hair smoothness and manageability. And it also has armino complex which contains arnica flower extract which aids in soothing the scalp. So that's why I said, so when you apply even to the scalp, that too, people who have dandruff or dry scalp, that's when they start to itch more. So those people, even they can apply the serum. I have my friend who does that for her kid. So she always says like she doesn't have any more scratchy scalp at all. So when it comes to conditioner, similar way, it has hydrovitin plus complex, which is a complex made of natural based sugars and moisturizing sodium hyalurate. So we always talk about sodium hyalurate, which is in a key ingredient in our climate control. So when I talk about climate control, I always talk about how it is meant for hydration. So that is a key ingredient in our hair plenish line too. So that's why it's going to be very hydrating to your scalp. And similar way, it has nangai oil, smoothes the hydrated skin. So when it comes to dry skin people, I always, the two things I suggest is one is climate control and the second one is nangai oil. So that way it has both of the benefits. So in the conditioner. And when it comes to the serum, it has a complex of natural based sugars that help to improve dehydrated skin, and similar way contains apple fruit extract which provides natural moisturization and it's very light. All our serums will not be oily at all, and you will be applying in the scalp. For example, if you are taking the hair recovery serum, what I always suggest is, I always tell them to just open your roots a little bit and then take it a little bit and massage it to your roots. So that way you are directly treating it to your scalp. You can see I have done to my hair. So instead of that, you can use it even 3 times a week, and I think these and all you can use even every night. So that way it is like into scalp. Yeah, it says even daily, morning or evening massage it. So that's why, and none of these serums you have to wash. Only the shampoo and serum you need to wash, whereas this is more of like the leave-on conditioner. So you can apply it wet or dry, doesn't matter. And the last one is the oily line, where we have the shampoo, conditioner, and the serum is really, really cool. You can see those two serums are white, whereas this is completely black because it has charcoal in it to take away all the excess oil from your scalp. I use the oily line shampoo and the serum because as you all know, I work out almost every day. So being in NC, going out for walk, and the humidity all causes your oily roots. So I always wash my when I wash my hair, the first wash I use the hair balance. This line is called hair balance. So I use the hair balance line first and then follow it with my hair recovery line. So when it comes to the oily line, it's specifically formulated to for normal to oily hair types. These products protects hair color while deeply cleansing, clarifying and balancing for revitalized hair and scalp. So it has an ingredient called pentavitin, provides instant hydration and helps to rebalance the skin for more comfort. The cool thing about the hair balance line is it has the menthol. If you know, it gives that cool hydrating fact. So after a workout and all, it really feels nice to wash with this. So the shampoo has menthol, provides cooling and refreshing sensation to the scalp, and the conditioner has a Floramactin 10, which helps to reduce breakage, increase shine and provide heat protection. And I was telling about the serum for the normal to oily line. It has a rambutan seed extract that protects and energizes the roots, and it also has water mint, provides a cooling refreshing sensation. A leave-in serum with activated charcoal to absorb excess oil and energize the roots for optimal scalp health. So that's why it's really cool. What I do is, the days I don't wash the hair, I apply it at night, so that I can apply it in the scalp and leave it overnight. By morning it will absorb all the excess oil, so more like a dry shampoo. That's how I use it. So we carry 3 different lines, so we can always mix and match too. If you take myself, I use the hair balance with the hair covery line, whereas my husband uses hair covery line with hair plenish, because he likes his hair to be more soft. So he uses the conditioner from the hair plenish line, whereas my son uses the hair plenish by itself. So that way we can always customize based on your needs, and anything can work. Like when it comes to skincare also, I always do that. For me, as a normal to oily skin person, I still use dry line at night, because that way I can put extra moisture in my skin while I sleep. So morning when I wake up, it's nicely hydrated, and I can use my normal to oily line in the morning. So that way any of these can be customized. And as I said, they are sulfate free, paraben free, silicone free, gluten free, and phthalate free, and vegan and cruelty products. And these are nice and big sized. You can see they are more than my hands, and all these are concentrated products. So when you use them, you will use, like, start with the dime size. That's another thing I always explain about. So for example, some people may wash every other day, or some people wash only twice a week or thrice a week. So based on that, your amount of product you use may differ. Because for example, if you take me, I use at least twice a week, sometimes thrice a week. Most of the time I stick to twice a week. So in that case, I use first wash with the hair plenish line shampoo. So I use the hair plenish shampoo on the top and bottom. What I do is, on the second time, I go with the hair covery line shampoo on the top, whereas the hair covery line conditioner for the bottom. So it's always shampoo the roots and condition the ends. So for my bottom, I always use the conditioner, because conditioner again has cleaning agents too. And you can see I have like almost my my hair length to this much, because anytime when you when you ask me a question, it is always up to individual person's needs. Because for example, if you have applied oil, or if you have applied any other hair products, like while styling products that had sulfates or something, then it needs some more product for it to work on and take away those. So start it will be like a adjusting process, because once you are moving from products with sulfate to sulfate free, you will take time to adjust a bit, but stick to it. When it comes to hair covery line and all, I always tell them, use it at least 4 months for you to see the benefits. Because see, not all the hair grows at one time. So you will start to have some hair growth here, whereas the next cycle starts here. So you need to give yourself time for the product to sit and work on, and being consistent again makes the difference. So in my company also, they always say, whatever you work on is the results you will see only after 90 days. So I think that I used to tell to my friends when we have the workout group. We always say that, like, whatever you are doing workout today, it's not going to show out the next day. So you need to wait for your body to reflect on it, and once you are consistent, you will start to see the results. So similar way, give it time, work on it, and whenever you have any doubts, reach out to me. I'll be able to clarify if you have any problems or any issues. But I'm sure these will be amazing on you and as well as your kids. Introducing them to a sulfate-free product at the early stage, you are helping their hair to stay for a longer period of time. I think not only with women, I think men around 40s and 50s, they all are worried about hair loss and going bald too. So having a good skin, like how we talk about good skincare, having a good hair care matters too. And thank you so much for supporting me for so long in this journey. Like we are almost at 93, so we just have seven more products to finish our giveaway. I hope we can make it by March 31st, and if we do it early, I am ready to do the giveaway too. I don't have to wait because I already have the names ready, because that really helps me to do the raffle with the count, and because I always try to make give equal opportunity. So my standard is like usually $25 get you one entry, so that's how I do. So I always keep the names, the amount, everything ready, so that way I can run the giveaway when it's over. So if you need any restocks or if you need anything, let me know. Whether you order from me or Kiss and Tell, every single product counts. And we are finishing the hair care today, so last 2 days I'm just keeping it so that I can revisit one last for skincare and one last for makeup. So you all have a wonderful day, guys.